So we are going to do a body scan, but using Soften, Soothe, Allow with a body scan. So maybe just as we start, really getting comfortable for the body scan. Just sitting back or lying back. And maybe just taking a long, slow, deep breath in through the nose. Breathing out through the mouth and just letting the body come to settle on the chair or the ground. Really just allowing the body to release. Just becoming aware of the breath. Noticing the movement of the body with the breath. Maybe as if you're breathing into the whole body, breathing out of the whole body, just allowing the body to settle. And maybe just forming the intention to practice a body scan, and also using Soften, Soothe, Allow. Think about the motivation. Why would we do this? What are the benefits of how it helps us to get in touch more with our bodies, and that compassion that we can have for ourselves, as well as a sense of relaxation. And maybe with the next out breath, just gently taking your awareness down to the right big toe, really sensing into the sensations within the toe, and the right little toe, and the toes in between, soles of the foot, and the top of the foot. So just being curious about the sensations, not picturing the foot, but you're just really sensing in. Maybe noticing if the foot is warm or cool, heavy or light. And then just breathing into the foot. And as you breathe it out, just having that invite just to soften, allowing the foot to soften, to release. And then becoming aware of the ankle. Maybe noticing the angle of the ankle to the foot. And moving your awareness up to the calf and the right shin. Again, noticing all the sensations. Maybe the sensation of air or clothes against the skin. And then breathing into the lower leg, breathing out. With that out breath, just having that invite to soften, to release. We should become aware of the knee, sensing into the weight of the knee, noticing the angle of the knee. Is it bent? Is it straight? And then breathing into the knee, breathing out, that sense of softening. And then becoming aware of the thigh, noticing the back of the thigh against the seat, the top of the thigh. The sensations, maybe there's touch of clothes, or maybe your hands on your lap. The weight of the bone and the muscle. And just being curious, you're not judging the sensations, not being critical, just being aware of what sensations there are. And again, just breathing in to the leg, breathing out, having that invite. And you find that the leg doesn't really soften or release, but just having that intention, that invite to have a sense of softening, release. As you become aware of the right hip, the weight of the hip on the chair. And breathing into the hip, breathing out. As you gently take your awareness down to the left little big toe, and the left little toe and all the toes in between. The sole of the left foot, the top of the left foot, and the heel of the left foot. Again, just noticing all the sensations. Does the foot feel heavy or light? Cool or warm? Is it numb or is it tingling? And then breathing into the left foot, breathing out with that sense of softening. As you become aware of your left ankle, your left calf and your left shin. Single sensations. connection of the lower leg to the ankle, to the knee. And then breathing into the lower leg, breathing out, that sense of release. As you become aware of the knee, the weight of the bone, the ankle of the knee. Breathing into the knee, breathing out, letting go. As you become aware of the left thigh, the weight of the thigh on the chair. Sensation may be close, contact of the hands with the thigh. And then breathing into the left thigh, breathing out with that invite to soften, to release. As you become aware of the weight of the left hip. And then breathing into the left hip, breathing out as you soften, becoming aware of the weight of the pelvis on the chair. Any other sensations around the pelvis. And then breathing into the pelvis, breathing out with that sense of release. As you extend your attention to the whole of the lower body, the feet and the legs, the hips and pelvis, becoming aware of all the sensations. Again, you're not judging them or being critical, just being aware of the sensations, being curious. Are they static or do they tend to come and go? Being curious, is it the first time you felt these sensations? Noticing if maybe they're aware of more sensations in the leg than you normally are. And breathing in, as you breathe out, just breathing out with that invite for softening for your legs and lower body, just to soften. And just taking a few breaths, and with each out breath, just saying, soften, soften. Just offering that invite to soften, to release. It's an invite. Sometimes you might find that our body just isn't ready to release and to soften, but we can still have that intention to soften, to release. Soften. And then once more breathing into the lower body, breathing out and just let go, becoming aware of the back, moving up the back, the lower back, the middle back and the upper back. Noticing the contact of the back with the chair, noticing which parts of the back maybe have contact, where there might be space. Strength of the spine, muscles either side. Just becoming aware of all the sensations in the back, not getting caught up in any one sensation, just letting them arise and go. Sense of acceptance. If you find you get caught up in a particular sensation, then maybe just using the breath to let go. And then breathing into the back, breathing out again with that invite just to soften, to release. As if the back was just melting into the back of the chair. And then taking your attention around to the belly, becoming aware of the movement of the belly with the breath. The belly rising on the in-breath and dropping on the out-breath. Maybe there are other sensations in the belly. Just be curious. And breathing into the belly, breathing out with that invite just to soften. As you take your awareness up to the chest, becoming aware of the movement of the chest with the breath. Maybe being aware of the heartbeat. Maybe there are other sensations there as well. And then breathing into the chest, and maybe just breathing out with a sigh. As you let go, as you release, as you take your attention to the fingertips, notice the sensations here. Maybe the fingers are touching your skin, your clothes, the chair. Just notice what those sensations feel like. And then guiding your awareness along the fingers to the palm of the hand and the back of the hands. Being aware of the weight of the hands, the temperature of the hands. And breathing into the hands. Breathing out with an invite just to soften, to release. As you become aware of your wrists and the lower arms. Noticing the contact of maybe air or clothes against the skin. Notice how the arms are supported. And then breathing into the lower arms, breathing out with an invite to soften, to release. As you become aware of the elbows, noticing the angle of the elbows. And then becoming aware of the upper arms. Maybe the upper arms are in contact with the body, noticing how that feels. Noticing the weight of the upper arms. All the sensations here. And then breathing into the upper arms, breathing out with that invite to release, to soften. And just taking your full attention to the shoulders. Becoming all aware of all the sensations in the shoulders. Noticing if you might be holding tension here. And then just using the breath just to soften. With each out breath, just inviting the shoulders to soften. You're not trying to push away sensations or force an experience. As you breathe out, just saying soften, soften. And then breathing into the shoulders once more. Breathing out as you extend your awareness to the whole of the upper body. The hands and arms, shoulders, belly and chest and back. Just being aware of all the sensations. Notice how the upper body moves with the breath. Maybe what parts of the upper body you can feel the heartbeat. Maybe noticing other sensations in the upper body. And with each out breath, just having that invite just to soften, to release a little bit more. If it doesn't feel possible at the moment, just having that intention that you might be able at some point to just soften, to release just that little bit more. Just softening. And then breathing into the upper body, breathing out with that sense of release, softening. As you become aware of the neck, the strength of the spine at the back, and the softness of the throat. Maybe being aware of swallowing, or air as it moves up and down the throat. And then breathing into the neck, breathing out that invite to soften, to release. As you take your awareness up to the face, becoming aware of the mouth. Is the mouth dry or moist? Does it feel warm or cool? Be aware of the tongue within the mouth, the contact maybe with the roof of the mouth. Noticing the lips, any sensations within the lips. And then taking your attention to the jaw. Is your jaw tense, the teeth clenched? Again, maybe just using the breath just to soften around any strong sensations. Just softening with each out breath, allowing the jaw just to release. Taking your attention to the ears, noticing any sensation in the ears. And being aware of sound as it enters the ears. Maybe my voice. There may be other sounds around. And the cheeks. Moving your awareness to the nose. The movement of the air at the nostrils. The cooler air entering and the warmer air leaving. Maybe there's aromas entering the nose as well. And the eyes. Maybe there's light filtering through the eyelids. With the eyes open, colours and shapes. Sensing into the depth of the eyeballs. and the eyebrows, the forehead. Noticing any tension here, and maybe just softening with the breath. Softening. And the scalp, maybe the sensation of hair. And some other sensations within the scalp. And then breathing into the head. Breathing out with that sense of softening. Just taking a few breaths here, and just with each out breath saying soften. As you soften your face. Maybe just having a slight half smile on your lips. Noticing how that feels. Maybe just gently smile. Maybe noticing the jaw maybe relaxes a little with a smile. And just softening. Softening. And then just taking a breath in. And as you breathe out, just extending your awareness to the whole of the body. And then breathing into the whole body, breathing out of the whole body. And with each out breath, just having that invite again to soften. Soften. Maybe still having that half smile on your face. Just softening with each out breath. Seeing if the body can maybe just release that bit more. The body can just trust the ground and gravity to hold it. The body to breathe itself as you invite it to release and to soften. As you're aware of the whole body, maybe noticing if you're still holding tension in a particular part of the body. And if so, just taking your attention to that part of the body. And again, breathing into it. And as you breathe out, just having that invite to soften. You might even bring your hand to that part of the body. Just sensing the warmth of the hand. As you offer that invite to soften, to release. Checking in. Maybe you've still got that smile on your face. Your teeth clenched, just softening. Maybe moving between the whole body and any part of the body there's still tension in. Just with the word soften, just breathing in and letting go. Soften. Soften. And then just extend your awareness to the whole of the body again. And now with each out breath, saying allow. Just going to allow the body to be as it is, sensations to be as it is. Just accepting whatever there. Just allowing. Accepting the body as it is in this moment in time. Just allowing. With each out breath, just saying to yourself, allow. Bringing a sense of acceptance to the body as it is. Letting go of any judgment, any wishes for things to be different. Just allowing it to be as it is. Allow. And then check in with the body again. Again, just having that wish to soften. With each out breath, just saying soften. Seeing if you can bring even more sense of softening in the body. Taking the breath to any part of the body where there might be tension, just softening a little bit more. Or with an invite, an intention. Even if the body isn't able to soften at this moment in time, just having that intention to bring a sense of soothing and softening. And then bringing that sense of soothing. Any part of the body, there's tension, just soothing. The sense of soothing as you soothe a young child. Soothe. Each out breath, just bring that sense of soothing to the whole body or part of the body. And then just allowing, letting go any desires, the body to be in any different way, just allowing. Maybe saying to ourselves, soften, soothe, and allow. Soften, soothe, and allow. And then just checking in with the mind. Are there particular emotions or worries that are there? Just noticing. Again, with each out breath, with a gentle touch on that emotional thought, just saying soften. Soften. Maybe noticing if there's tension in the body when you're aware of this emotional thought. And softening that part of the body. But just softening around the thought or the emotion as well. To bring that sense of softening. And then soothing. Bring a sense of soothing. We're just soothing around any thought. With each out breath, just soothing the emotion, the thought, and allowing. Whatever thoughts, emotions are there, just allowing it. Again with the breath, just allow. And then just saying again to yourself, soften, soothe, allow. Soften, soothe, allow. Knowing you can always use these words as a mantra. When you notice tension or difficulties in the body or mind, you can always use this practice. Soften, soothe, and allow. Just using that words as a mantra.